Hello and welcome. It is the final week of the NFL regular season, and the game that I'll be making my third selection on will be that of the Atlanta Falcons going to Tampa Bay to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and it will be a player prop on Tom Brady. The spread of the game, Tampa Bay laying 6.5 points, and the over-under coming in that of 51. That's the general line. I really don't like a play on any of the two key sides. Maybe Atlanta as a opinion play. I don't know how much the Tampa Bay players are going to play. They really don't have anything to play for. Is this going to be one of the games in which they rest their starters? Maybe only play the first half? Now, last week, they only played the starters a full half, but the game was 85 million to nothing at the break, where they just dominated like no other. And I don't know if it would matter. They could be up by 4 points or down by 3 or tied at the break, and you might see the backups come in again. With that being said, I think I found one safe play regardless of how Tampa Bay is going to play. That brings tremendous value because if they don't play their starters too much, then you almost got to think like Antonio Brown. Any of these pro Tampa Bay props should be going under the total. Under 57.5 for receiving yards for Antonio Brown, which opinion play I think is pretty solid. I mean, Brown's good, but so is Godwin and Mike Evans, which just means now there's just less opportunity for him. And then receptions, 4.5, relatively large. But the play's on Tom Brady. And again, if you think that they're going to be resting all their players for a decent amount of time, playing like receiving yards, 53 is not the largest of numbers, but 4.5, again, 130. My juice number is going to be close to the 133, but on the Tom Brady prop, let's just go down to Tom Brady. There's a whole bunch to choose from. There's completions. 25.5 is the over-under. And I have a very strong opinion on the under of 25.5. What we're looking at is the Atlanta defense and what they have allowed to opposing quarterbacks. Dallas had Dak Prescott, and the two games against New Orleans were both against Taysom Hill. So as far as how many completions that we have here, 25 or more, there's a lot of times the number has went under. The last time, a few weeks ago, they just played, Tom Brady was 31 of 45 for 390 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 0 picks. But if Tom Brady only plays a half, it's going to be well under that total. And if he doesn't, then you still could win if he plays the whole game. Interceptions, we have the over-under of 0.5. Basically, it's a yes or a no question. Will he throw one? Yes or no. And that's the play that I'm doing. Under 0.5 interceptions. Minus 129. Tom Brady hasn't thrown an interception in the last 3 games. Against Detroit last week, 22 of 27 for 348 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Before that, 31 of 45, 2-0. Minnesota, 2-0. He threw 2 in a row against Kansas City and the Rams, and then none here. So right now it's 4-2 for the under. I see 2 zeros into 3. That would make it 6-3 from week 7 on. And 8-3 from here. So 8 of the last 11, 9 of the last 13 games, Brady hasn't thrown one play in the entire game. Which tells me if I know he's going to do so, do I have a threat of this here? There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times of 15. So they managed to do it barely more than half. Yes, to take the interception. Who got the interceptions? It was Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes. That's an odd one. Patrick Mahomes relatively safe. And we got the youngster Herbert of the LA Chargers. Derek Carr, who leaves a lot to be desired as a quarterback. Mr. Interception himself, Drew Lock in Denver. Teddy Bridgewater of Carolina. Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater. Kirk Cousins, Mr. Inconsistency to say the least. And then Trubisky. Yeah, Trubisky. So who are the ones that got zero? Russell Wilson, a damn good quarterback. Dak Prescott, a damn good quarterback again. No interceptions. Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers. Another Carolina, which would be Teddy Bridgewater. Matthew Stafford did not do it. Taysom Hill in both situations did not throw in interceptions, as did not Tom Brady 2 weeks ago. So the better quarterbacks, generally speaking, I mean, I was surprised Patrick Mahomes got on that list, but I do think overall with the minus 129 price, if over 229 situations if you were to play this game, that is, would there be 100 situations or 100 of those games, which you need at least that to be a losing bet, where he would throw an interception? And would it be under that, which is what you need for it to be one? Would it be like 60, 70 games long term in that span, thus creating value on the play? And again, if he doesn't play as much time, Tom Brady, well, then you're not going to be getting a lot of these. This increases the chances this way. Touchdown passes 2.5, such a big number on the minus 190 number. And then if he plays he could play a full half and go over that total too. That's the easy part on that number. 304.5. Now that's a decent one right there on the passing yards under the total. How often has 305 yards been a situation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they all happen near the end. Because more times than not, it goes over the total, but cents. And that's what these pundits like to do, is try to look at, well, we just do it since week 11, since the bye week. And that's another fun word to put. It has went under the total in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the last 6 games since that bye week. And then you got the never know. Maybe he only plays one half. And, well, they go over that even if he just really plays damn good. It's just something. Let's just say for yards, he's got 348, 390. This is Brady. Then we have a 345. So 3 of the last 4 games, he has been crushing it. Then a bad game. Then 4 of the last 6, he's gotten well north of the 300. Then a couple unders in here at the 209, 279 mark. A big over. He goes way over, way under, it seems. I mean, it's almost as if, okay, I see you're over under, but this is what I want to do. If I'm gonna go over, let's give me some of the good plus money. I want to go over like a 330, 325 number. Or if you want to go under, yeah, give me some more juice number. Oh, I'm gonna be looking for unders on some other sites that hasn't put up spreads yet. There might be more selection still to come, and of course different games as well. But as it goes, it's going to be Tom Brady, no, in throwing an interception or under 0.5. Take care and good luck. All bets trades, all bets that you make your own risk, your own reward.